Namaste, everyone. This is Jeni Ji, and thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to my channel by hitting that little subscribe button right down there in the corner to see the content that's coming up on my channel. Simple, right? So let's talk about this week's cosmic vibes. Like, this is a very powerful week. Like, we are having such huge, powerful weeks every week. We've had eclipse. And this is from the 21st of May to the 28th. Now, this eclipse energy is closing this weekend. So this weekend is a huge, huge transformational weekend for you. I want you to really look back on the past 6 weeks to see what you have been through, what lessons you have learned, what situations your soul has brought to the surface for you to pay attention to. Now, today being the 21st is a huge master number day as well. We had sparked that on May 19th with the new moon energy. So you'd have to watch my videos in order to see how to utilize and work with that energy too. So we still have some Taurus energy hanging around. The 19th was more of a master number day, but because this is like the eclipse end of weekend type thing, we still have those powerful vibes. And this is all about that cosmic warrior within, facing that cosmic fearless warrior within to embrace your gifts and your talents and to showcase what you have literally come here to do. How many of you know your path? How many of you know your soul's destiny, your soul's cosmic destiny? How many of you have been facing that fear within? I want to know. You must tell Jenny what you're going through and what you have been experiencing and what has happened. It's been very explosive. And this weekend and this week, you're going to be facing your fears. You're going to be tuning in to that inner self, that soul. And you're going to be facing that cosmic warrior within and embracing that. So you could be like, oh my gosh, I just signed up for that class, or oh my gosh, I just really like faced my fears, Jenny. This energy is going to help you do that. Like, we all have fears, right? Like, we all have situations that we're like, I don't know if I can do this or not. You can. So if you are around people that they're like, you know what, that's never going to happen. It's just not going to happen for you. It's impossible due to all of these reasons. Why are you with that energy? You should be around people who support you on your journey in a positive way. It doesn't matter who it is. If it's family, if it's friends, if it's your partner, it's irrelevant. You have to walk the path for you that feels right for you. Yeah, but Jenny, like what if I make mistakes? Who cares? That's how you learn. We all have lessons to learn. And this is why that cosmic fearless warrior within is going to help you take those steps this week. It's powerful. It's powerful. It's a huge transformational time for you guys. Following your footprints for you is very, very important. We also have another master number day on the 28th. So that's why I'm calling this week kind of like that master number day, powerful vibes energy. And you might even be feeling a little bit like your arms and your shoulders, your hands, a little bit lung issues and such like that, even on the 21st. I mean, here in Alberta, we have such horrific fires. It's been very like smoky, like it's like the visibility is really bad because of the smoke is so bad. So I want you all to send out some vibrational energy to the earth to rain, have some heavy rain pour in Alberta to those places especially affected by the fires. People have lost homes, the animals have died. It's just really, really bad, really bad. So prayers are very, very powerful. So please say a prayer for Alberta, Canada here. It's not a good situation at all. It's horrific. And I mean, there's different parts of the world, of course, that are battling issues. We all have issues to battle the earth as well. So the 22nd, 23rd, and the 24th, you might be feeling a little bit of like stomach, cramps or stomach issues, breast, womb, ovary issues. We have certain times during the week, let's say, depending where the planets are, that our body is more sensitive than the others. So the 25th and 26th, you might find that your blood pressure is a little bit higher. Blood circulation, your heart, palpitation could be feeling a little bit faster, a little bit off. Just take it easy. Take it easy. Like if we get really, really upset, let's say, you're going to feel when your blood pressure gets a little high, right? And this is your time to really take time out for you. You know how I talk about setting boundaries? That's a constant thing. That's a constant thing. And if you engulf, as I call it, with a lot of fear mode, what's going on out there, it's going to create your body to be off. It's going to create your chakras to go off. It's going to create that blood pressure to go off. Your nerves are going to get affected, and so on and so on and so on, right? So you might find from the 27th to the 29th, like your digestive tract could be off, your intestines, pancreas, such like that. It's a really good week to do that, toxic energy clearing, to do maybe like a detox with, taking like, like a smoothies, more plant-based foods, going on a fast, things like that, because that cosmic warrior within is going to help you make these changes. Really make these changes, especially this week. It's a lot of physical situations are coming up. It started on the new moon. We have Taurus for the rest of the month. And some of you really, really felt that shift. Have you noticed that when you kind of woke up, your energy's feeling a little low, like better? Because we have just ended Mercury retrograde, the 14th and the 15th, thank goodness. However, we still have that Mercury energy going up until the end of the month as well. So it's like that post-pattern, post-Mercury vibes, post-Mercury retrogrades vibes, right? So you're going to find this week as well that Mars is going to help you commit to your goals and your foundations. So you might even start off on the eclipse of, I feel inspired to make some goals, set more goals. You could have a vision board that has 100 million things on it. It doesn't matter. It's for you. That's your vision board. That's your goals and your foundations of what you want to create, of what you want to manifest. So this week specifically, even more, you might be more focused physically. Maybe you want, maybe you're someone that wants to build some muscles, a guy that likes to build up the muscles and such like that. Women too, maybe you're like, I want to work out more. Maybe I want to really build up this or that. Really pay attention, really pay attention to what you're feeling very inspired towards. We all have different goals for whatever works best for us. Don't set goals for other people, set goals for you. And my earring just fell out. So let's put that earring back in. Thank you, Spirit. All right. It is what it is. So maybe I'm supposed to set goals with my feathers. I'm just saying, right? We all get messages in our own way. So it's like, what personal changes did you guys really make? And you're going to even see that happening. And these physical changes and all of your other goals, set new goals as well this week, because you're going to see that coming to fruition more towards September to November. You're going to start seeing results then. I mean, this is already May, right? And we're almost done May. So these little goals or huge goals, if you work towards them, because what you do on a day-to-day basis will determine your future. So this is why that cosmic warrior within is going to confront those fears and help work that with you. So you've seen more truth being exposed, that's being continued. You've seen some immediate endings. And even this week, we still have that Mercury retrograde energy combined with that eclipse a little bit, because even though that eclipse closes today on the 21st, you're going to also see more sudden endings, right? You're going to be like, you know what? I just don't connect with that person anymore. I don't connect with my job. I don't connect with what I'm doing. I don't connect how this person is treating me, and so on and so on. You're going to be showing your self-worth even more to start self-love, loving yourself with the Venus and Uranus energy this week. You know, it's going to help you heal and let go of karmic relationships, of situations that you're like, you know, I'm tired of the struggle. I'm tired of battling this. If it's addictions, if it's habits, if it's a karmic relationship or a toxic job or situation, this energy is going to show you you're worth more. You know, unconditional love. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? I love you. I'm proud of you. You don't have to have other people tell you they're proud of you because, you know, there's certain people that whenever you do an achievements, they don't acknowledge it for you. And that doesn't matter. It's how you acknowledge yourself. So really, really look back, especially these past 6 weeks, and see where you were and see where you are now. Implementing new goals right now this week. As I mentioned, you're going to see that coming into fruition September through November, and that can be life changing. You know, even the littlest goals. I know, Jenny, but I only accomplished just a little bit. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're still accomplishing goals. You're still accomplishing what you want. It's a week to confront it. That cosmic warrior, I can do a video just all separately, just on that alone. But this energy on this cosmic warrior is helping you walk forward fearlessly. I always remember the first website I ever did, that which was, oh my gosh, we're talking 20 some years ago, not even longer. And I it was all represented around a situation when somebody had passed. And I mean, I've dealt with a lot of things, as we all have, of course. And I kept on hearing the fearless warrior walks fearlessly forward. And that stuck in my mind, that message from spirit. So whenever you're having those moments, or when someone is starting to say, you know what, that's not going to happen. You can't do that. You're not going to be able to make that happen unless I'm with you. All of those things. I always remember my ex-husband, many, many years ago. I've been divorced since 1991 legally. He always said, you'll never make it without me. And I can tell you right now, that never left my head. That gave me so much strength and courage to make things happen. It pushed me in a really good way. So you can take those situations that are, like, let's say, very traumatic, very toxic, and you can utilize that energy forward, especially this week. Especially this week, that cosmic warrior is coming out, and it's going to work with you if you work with these energies this week. You're going to be feeling much more grounded on the 26th. We have that Taurus energy all this month. Earth energy, Taurus energy will work with you to help you stay grounded. The 29th, it's all about unconditional love, even keeping your heart open even more. As I mentioned, this week is all about self-love, opening your heart for you. Open your heart for you. It's about you. And showing love and kindness towards others always, always. Please don't judge, ever, ever. You truly don't know what somebody has been through. So on the 27th to the 28th of May, there's going to be that breakthrough, that major cosmic breakthrough. Maybe that's when that cosmic warrior within is going to really come out, and you're going to be like, boom, dee dee, boom, boom, boom. It happened. I just got triggered. Or wow, I just saw the light. I got it. I got it. I got it. Yes. You're going to be very curious as to what's going to happen this week for you. And if I were you, I would say, Spirit, I am open. I'm open to receive abundance and prosperity that is best for my highest self and my highest worth and my soul's purpose. When you're in alignment within your soul, you will see things following true. Go with the grace, go with the flow. Stop pushing and forcing situations. Spirit has your back. And you might even feel during this week as well that you have spirit with you more, that you are feeling that, I'm really feeling this presence around me. I'm having these dreams of, my spirit guides, or I'm having these dreams of angels, or the people that have passed, or friends. I'm feeling literally, physically somebody beside me. I literally looked around, and I really thought I felt somebody. You are, and you can always ask. If you're not feeling or knowing or sensing who it is, you can always say, Spirit, or whoever that is, can you give me a physical sign you're with me? Your angelic energies, beings, are with you this week to help you bring out that cosmic warrior, to help you shift and transcend forward in quantum leaps. Your soul wants you to transcend and find that peace within. And it's bringing situations to the surface that you have to let go of, that that you're getting triggered. So you're also going to be healing this week as well. The healing process is continuance. It's continuing with you. Be open for that, you guys. Be really open. And when you work with these energies, like I work with these energies, like even today, let's say I was going to start something yesterday, and I'm like, because of the energies today, I'm going to work on that today. So I work with these energies certain days of the week. And when you do that, work with the energies, you're going to find that things are going to be flowing with you. If you try to work against it, how's that going to work out for you? Seriously, right? I'm just saying, go on your own comfort zone. Always, always, you guys. So let's pull a couple of cards from Spirit, you guys. I don't use cards when I'm with my clients because I'm a psychic clairvoyant medium, past life akashic record, animal communicator, relationship coach, meditation teacher, and so on, right? So if you'd like to book a reading with me privately, it's very detailed. soulworkwithjeni.com. You can get the information in the description box, of course, too, to book a reading with me. So let's find out what the spirit world has to say to us this week, you guys. So, geez, I pulled a couple of decks here that I'm really hearing. And for those of you who have lost a pet during this time, during the new moon, I'm so sorry. New moon is a time when people pass on, especially our pets. So, the new moon, May 19th, we're still in that healing mode as well this week and so on. So be gentle on yourself, be really gentle. So I'm really hearing Ganesha come through. So please make sure that whenever you're utilizing cards, make sure you clear them 3 times on wood, boom, 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 to clear your energy or whoever used it last. So I have cleared these cards before I did the video. So let's see what the energies from the cosmic world has to say for us for this week, for the 21st to the 28th of May. What's the cosmic message? What's the cosmic message? What's the cosmic message from Spirit? Perseverance. Like, how perfect is that? What an amazing card for it to come out. Like, perseverance, of course, is all about to keep going. Keep moving forward. This cosmic warrior is going to give you the perseverance and the strength to face your fears within if you allow it. Facing fears can be scary, right? You're like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? Or what's going to happen? What's going to happen? You're creating your own fears, right? So it's best to write down what you're scared of. So if you have to change a situation or do something, write down the positives about changing that situation or making it happen, and then write down the negatives about it. That can help you because you're going to see that there's more positives about making those cosmic changes within and facing that warrior. We all have that warrior strength. And this is the week. So what an amazing card from Ganesh. Thank you. Wow. Wow. See how these cosmic messages work, you guys? So let's find out. Let's see here. what our angels have to say to us. Because we have that angel energy, as I'm saying this week. You're going to feel that presence around you. Pay attention to your dreams too. I had this dream about me and a couple other friends of mine, and it was very profound. And I texted them both yesterday, and I said, "You guys, I just had this dream about the three of us, and before I forgot, I wanted to share this with you." So I text them all and they're like, "Wow, that's great. Thank you." And it made perfect sense. It made perfect sense because we're very similar with certain situations right now. So let's find out what the angels have to say to us for this week, May 21st to the 28th for the Cosmic Fives. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we had a few cards fly out. There's one. Let me There's one card that really flew out, and I'm going to use that card. So, alrighty. So the card that fell out here is peaceful, right? So your soul wants you to be at peace, and you're going to find that as you start confronting that cosmic warrior within, you're going to feel more peace. Facing fears can be scary, of course. However, once you face those fears, you're going to feel liberated. You're going to feel at peace because you're going to be like, you know what? I faced my fears, and I'd be like, okay, how was it? And you're going to find that, you know what? It wasn't as bad as what I thought. That's right. We all have stuff we have to face in our own way. So you have to go on the rhythm of flow of what works for you. Right? You can't judge anybody. You cannot. So what a beautiful card of the dove. Look at that. What a beautiful card. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love doves. Oh, let us hear a message here from the animal world. I'm an animal communicator and I get messages 24/7. And because, of course, I know that some of you have lost your animal. If you have, please let me know. Your animal has passed on. I communicate with animals who have passed on and also animals who are here presently. So let's get a message from the animal world, the animal kingdom for the 21st to the 28th. What's the cosmic message for the animal world from the 21st to the 28th? Jeez. Okay, so there too many cards fell out. I wasn't feeling that sometimes if like few cards fell out, let's say one specifically stands out. If I'm feeling that energy, I will utilize that. So what's the message from our animal kingdom? What's the message from the animal kingdom? So this is kind of cool. Now, this card that fell out, people are going to be like, really? Okay. So you know how I'm saying about facing your fears, that cosmic warrior, fearless cosmic warrior is coming out. The energy of the card of the animals that came out is the shark. You are perfect as you are. How many people are scared of sharks? Right. And now I'm not saying to jump in the middle of the ocean and go around looking for sharks and facing your fears. No, of course not. Right. Maybe some of you are gonna, I know there's different tours and things going on where people go in cages and they can go looking at sharks and stuff like that or whatever. Right. Like it's affects everybody differently. So the sharks, of course, if somebody sees a shark, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, oh my God, that's pretty scary. So it's again facing that cosmic fearless warrior within. So the energy of the shark being in the water. Now, water represents emotions. So if you live by the water, like lake or ocean or something like that, go by the water. Water is very healing and it'll also tell you where your emotions are. So if you're by a lake or water or anything, see how you're feeling as you're looking into the water. Some people will feel really peaceful. Some people will feel like, oh my God, I'm feeling something's coming up or something, I'm scared or whatever. Or maybe you're healing. Empaths really connect with the water. I mean, I love water. I'm very sensitive, very sensitive. I can pick up on energy no matter where it's at. I'm very sensitive. So that's shark energy. What an amazing animal card to come out. Wow. How beautiful. How beautiful is that? Right? And these sharks kind of look a little scary. Like, right? I always remember when I saw the movie Jaws for the first time when I was younger and I went with my stepbrother. I didn't want to even go in the bathtub. I was so scared. I'm like, oh my God, is the shark gonna come out of the bathtub? Really? Right. Mind you, I do have a story about a shark. I'm gonna tell you guys just really quickly. I'm not gonna go into details. I was in Hawaii once upon a moon ago, and I was on my air mattress, just floating away, dee, 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 dee. Was not paying attention to where I was or how the currents and the waves were really taking me out. And I was like laying on my stomach looking down, and I had my arms on the side in the water and my legs. It wasn't like moving them around, thank God. And I kind of had this feeling, and I'm like, okay, right? Kind of an unsettling feeling. And I'm like, okay. So I felt something like just touch my leg. And I looked down and it was a shark. And I'm like, oh, sweet Lord, my heart rate off the charts. I went numb into complete and utter fear. And it felt like I was laying on that air mattress for days, for days. I was so scared and freaked out. But yet he just kind of touched me, acknowledged me, and kept going. Thank God. Thank goodness. I don't know how long I stayed there in that moment with my heartbeat. It took me a while to get my heartbeat back to normal. And then I'm like, okay, spirit, I have to trust you that he's gone. I have to trust you, right? And I looked and I'm like, oh my goodness sakes, because I wasn't paying attention. I was really out there in the ocean and I'm like, oh my gosh, the beach is way far away. I never swam so fast in my whole entire life. I don't even remember. And I dashed back to my hotel room, like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And that evening, I felt my bed going like this. I'm just saying, right? We have to respect animals. If my legs were moving around like that, that could have been a different because then the shark is thinking it's something under the sea that could have been his lunch. So thank goodness my legs were just like this. They weren't moving. It's just kind of the flow of the water. Thank goodness. Thank you, Spirit. So anyways, I'm not going to go on and on. I have many stories, by the way, many stories, but that's irrelevant. So let's just chop it up here again, you guys, and see what message we have here from the crystal world. Y'all know I love my crystals. This is one of my favorites. Love it. Love it. Um, Felt called to hold this and crystal today. It's one of them. I have a really big one like that. Now that I've unpacked. Oh, and oh my God, look at that. Look at the bottom card. Look at the bottom card. Oh my goodness, I just saw that now. Oh, wow. Look at that. See, I tell you, I tell you. Anyways, let's ask the crystal world, what is the cosmic message here from the 21st to the 28th for this week? Now, you guys utilize what crystals and what you resonate with more. Okay, it doesn't matter what anybody says. Go with what you're drawn to because that's your soul pulling that in for you. And you can always look it up online, what crystals represent. And if you're in a store buying a crystal and you're not sure, you can always ask the staff. They're usually really good at, knowing what they represent and stuff. So, alrighty. So let's ask the message from the spirit world. Lapis lazuli. And how cool. I have a lot. Oh, and actually, whoops. Actually, I put one of my lapis lazuli pieces on. Interesting. See, look at that. That's one of my lapis lazuli crystals. And there's a ruby right there too. It's one of my favorite pieces. Look at that. Isn't that really, really nice? Actually. And here's just another example of one of my lapis. And actually, I have lapis on too here, by the way. So what a cool card to fall out. What a cool card to fall out here. So the lapis lazuli, by the way, and look how kind of cool that is, because if you really take a look at it, what are you guys seeing? I want you to tell me what do you see in this crystal? What are you seeing? There's a face. So when you look into your crystal, what do you see? Really, when I'm choosing a crystal, I scan. As I say, I'm very sensitive. I can scan things right away. I do pranic healings too, and I can feel energy. So what are you feeling as you're scanning your crystals? And don't say, geez, Jenny, I'm not feeling anything, because don't worry about that. Some of us do, some of us don't, right? Okay, I'm just saying. So that card also helps you bring out your intuition, and there's so many beautiful ways to utilize that as well. So I'm just going to pull one final card I was hearing, by the way. So, gosh, isn't that interesting? It's this earring that keeps on falling. Look at that. I don't have backings in it, mind you. So I just kind of pinched it. So I have a little fan going on here because it's warm in here. So, alrighty. So let's ask the energies of the universe how to bring out our cosmic fearless warrior within for this week, the 21st to the 28th of May. What's the message from the spirit world? The message from the spirit world. Message from the spirit world. Message from this. Couple of cards fell out, didn't feel it. It's the message. Couple of cards fell out, didn't feel it. So that's what I'm saying. I feel it. If a card falls out or something, I'm feeling it. Okay. So also ask help from the spirit world, you guys, right? As I was saying, you got some energies and beings around you this week. So if there's something you truly need help in or give you the strength and so on, call upon your angels or your guides, or if there's someone that, has passed on, they're still very much with us. So what is the message from the cosmic energies for this week? The message. Wow. Wow. The lotus fell out. Resurrection. The lotus is a higher energy right above here, higher consciousness, Buddha consciousness as well. And also too, if you take a look at the reflection here, there's the lotus, of course, and there's the reflection down there. If, sometimes, have you ever noticed that if you're by water, again, we got water energy. It's a water year, universal 7-year. So how many of you have really looked into the water and you see that reflection? If you're by the lake or the ocean, and if you're looking into the water and can see your reflection, please let me know what you're seeing. Really look at that. Do you ever saw the movie The Lion King when Simba looks into the water and all of a sudden his dad, who had passed on, comes through as the reflection and gives him that profound message? I love the Lion King movie. I love it. It's one of my favorites. I love a lot of different movies, but look at the reflection. Really pay attention to what messages you're hearing. And you know how I said, really reflect back on the past 6 weeks. What have you learned? What has your soul taught you? What have you seen? What have you been through? What have you ended? What foundations are you wanting to set? What goals are you resetting even this week? Let me know. Let me know. And for those of you who would like to book a private detailed reading with me, soulworkwithjenny.com. And please like my channel, make some comments, share my video. Let me know what's going on. It really helps my channel as well. And I love hearing from you guys. I love being connected with you guys. So you can also catch my show on the Conscious Awakening Network, Soul Vibes with Jeni Ji, every 4th Saturday of the month. And next episode is coming out on the 27th of May. So go to their website and check it out and get tickets from the show. I'm doing readings and giving you a lot of information there. Namaste, everyone. I want to send you a lot of love and light. Namaste. Namaste, everyone. I'm Jeni Ji. I'm an international known clairvoyant psychic medium, past life akashic record, animal communicator, relationship coach, meditation teacher, and so on. I am here to tell you there is some exciting news. I'm revamping my YouTube channel. That's right. There's new content coming out weekly. I'm going to talk about the weekly cosmic vibes, what you're experiencing and why, how to utilize that, and giving you the reasons behind it. We're going to talk about the new moon, the full moon, Mercury retrograde, and I'm going to give you those insights how to manifest and make things happen for you at the right time. It's time, everyone. It's time to wake up this planet. Let's show some love and compassion. Let the fear go. Let the negativity go. Let's do this together and transcend your soul in quantum leaps. I'll be here. Where are you? Hit that red button at the corner there, subscribe to my channel, and let's make this happen. Let's do this now. Namaste.